Hello everyone! Welcome. So, consoles end up just getting their new patch. I'll probably do a video on that tomorrow, but I can answer any questions about it now. You mainly just got the new event system that has been around that you guys probably seen in quite a few of my videos. This whole new event system, that's basically the main thing that changed. There were a few other minor things, but this event system being added is about the only really major thing that occurred with the patch for the most part. There were like some other things here and there, and here's the link for it too. Well, I'll just share the link in a little bit. Oops, I forgot to change the chat. 1 second. Let me go fix the chat. But hello, Joey and Viper. Welcome. Let me go. Where on earth is that chat? There we go. Okay, it should be fixed, I think. I hope. Wait, is that still off? I might need to adjust that later. Okay, that should be fixed now. I hope. Close enough. Close enough. There we go. Okay. Hello, Nuberus. Welcome. Good evening, Maximuse. Double Kraken teams? Sure I can do a double Kraken team. Yeah, I only mentioned Venoxia because it is the week of Venoxia. But we can do whatever. I just figured we have like a focal point. But let's go. As far as double Kraken teams go, there's really only two ways to do it. With Grainseer Giant Spider or with Hellcat Alchemist. And here it is with Grainseer Giant Spider. It may seem weird to do it with Hellcat Alchemist, but as long as you can get any of those two combos that can loop forever, you're good. Of course, this does assume that your Krakens are fully traded. Do not try doing this if they are not. Well, at least don't try doing the Alchemist Hellcat. You could probably get away with Grainseer Giant Spider still. But we'll just put a banner down just to be able to get these up quicker. Likely just going to go double green so we can rush the Giant Spider if I can find where that is. I don't think there's a minus ban that we can use, so we'll just go double green. Hello, double green. Where are you? There you are. Okay, double green. So we'll go do that. Let's see. Hello, Mike. What trouble shall we cause today? All the troubles. Today actually went pretty good. I ended up going to see Get Out. I also did go to Red Lobster and paid for it with a gift card, so other than tip. And we were talking about the biscuit things the other day. Here they are. The wonderful Red Lobster biscuits. I end up getting, oh, what is that thing called? Oh, it's a fish and I completely forgot what it's called already. That is sad. I knew it before the stream too, but for some reason just right now I just have a complete brain fade. But I had it over tilapia. There it is. Tilapia. I had tilapia over like a lobster sauce with lobster on it and like 2 sides of mashed potatoes. I always get sides of mashed potatoes whenever I do seafood, especially with crab cake. So I just like grabbing a little bit of it, grabbing a bit of the fish or crab cake or whatever it is, mix them together. It's pretty good. Let's see here. Go, Kraken, go! And that's max.
Mana surge.
Let's see. Hello, Grigger! How am I doing today? Pretty well. Double Kraken Sai. You would love to get your first. Yeah, I think the next Kraken event is coming in about 3 or so weeks on PC Mobile. I'll need to double check that later. Venoxia worth trading? No. Venoxia in its current state is not worth trading. I'd advise doing almost every other green purple before Venoxia. If you don't have a Kraken yet, I would just advise saving your green purple and just wait until you get the Kraken instead. Hello, Chevy! Hey, I just watched your other video that I just did. But welcome. This week is traits. Yeah, green purple trait stone for Kraken. I believe in the video I said mainly to go for the empowered troops because there's about like 5 or 6 troops with empowered that cost very little. Like for how much you would use on one Venoxia, you can upgrade almost every single green purple with empowered, which is pretty insane. Oops, I just gave him a lot of green. Oh, not too much. Thought I gave him like a 5 times on accident. Hello, Bridget. Welcome. We have like 4 moderators in here. Sometimes I'll have like none, and other times we'll have like 6. Feels like. Let's see here. Oh, go get green syrup. But yeah, if anyone on console has any questions about it, just let me know. because I have the change log up and I already pretty much remember all of it from the first time. The main thing consoles got today is the event system that wasn't in earlier. Hello, Frozen Cold. Welcome.
Mana surge.
From the life of the earth.
Which banner? Which banner with what team? The team I'm using now, I'm just using double green. But there's a lot of different banners you could use. Actually, there's almost no wrong banner as long as you're giving mana to something on this team. But yeah, we'll go mess around with, what's it called? With Venoxia after this. But yeah, as far as traits are concerned, oh gosh. Names. Why am I just brain farting on like every single name right now? Kraken. Kraken is much better to trait this week than a Venoxia. That is by a mile.
Mana surge.
Alright, and now we can just convert with this and hopefully get the skull we need to kill or something. Oh no! Well, that won't happen because the summon we get will have such a small attack. Look at that 19 damage. Hey, it's actually still enough. Good job, little spider, for the win. Oh, we haven't even hit 1.9k yet. Yeah, Siren is a really, really good choice. When I was saying like all the green, purple, empowereds earlier, this is basically what I mean. Let me just go show it real quick. If you type in empowered into the game, to bring up every single troop with empowered. I think I spelled that right. Good. There are a lot of green purples. Of course, this first green has none of them. Wait. Yeah, there they are. Wait, is there only 3? Hold up. I thought there was at least 4. Wait. I could have sworn that there was a 4th one. Maybe I was confusing Vanessa or something. Ah, okay, never mind. There's only 3, which is tied at the most. I thought I had like 4 or something. Oh well. Siren's good. Stargazer's good. Spirit Fox is good. There's a team that you can use with any of them. Just depends on what kind of team you want to make. Either Stargazer for attack, Siren for board control or for triggering 4 times, or I forgot what the third one is. Oh, Spirit Fox for mana drain, or for countering out Mercy. Oh, this annoying team. Well, maybe I should use this one more time just to get the Entangles. Gosh. I hate Bone Dragon so much. When is the update going to go out, or is it out already? The update should be going out right now for consoles. They said that on the forum. I don't know exactly the time you guys will be getting. I assumed you guys already had it, but I guess they pushed the time back a little bit. But it should be out within the next half an hour or so. They're updating it right now. And I'll have a video out tomorrow probably going over like the new event system and everything. It'll be on the PC side, of course, but it'll basically just go over the event system. And anyone on PC mobile will just get refreshed on it, whereas anyone on console will learn what it is. So anyone who's been watching my channel, even if you are a console person, you guys kind of already know what the event system is, because you've been seeing it for like the last couple months or so.
Mana surge.
Yeah, the update should be on console right now. Double check to make sure it's updated if it isn't. But it should be already live. Kraken's legendary trait is OP with 2 of them. Yeah, Kraken's trait is really, really overpowered. I assumed it would be when it first came out. Then they ended up indirectly nerfing it because it was bugged. But then they released it exactly the same way, and it's like, okay, you're just gonna leave this overpowered. I see how it is. I'm surprised more people don't use Kraken. I guess it's because it's a little bit more towards the slower side, which may be why it's not used as much. I don't know. But Kraken is pretty potent. Okay. Can we get these Krakens looping? Oh, we can't because we're frozen. And I don't have any clan. Don't do weird moves like that. I hate when I miss the button and then it swipes. What's even worse is when you lose your turn because of it. Oh, there it goes with a skull. I don't mind it doing it to the spider. That's perfectly fine. Oh, there goes Famine. That is not perfectly fine. I might even lose this just because this team. But if we can get one more Kraken off, we win. Problem is getting one more Kraken off.
Mana surge.
Oh yeah, definitely get Spirit Fox traded this week. Spirit Fox is good on any draining team. The only problem you have to worry about with Spirit Fox is conflicts with yellow. Because sometimes if you use something with yellow on a Spirit Fox team, you're just going to keep denying it to yellow, depending on how you use Spirit Fox, which can get very, very annoying. 16 damage, that is exactly enough to kill Bone Dragon, and I think I'm going to go for it, because I do not want him doing anything to us.
Mana surge. Mana
Feels weird not being able to talk, because my mouth is full.
Mana surge.
Hello, Heather, welcome. I missed. Garbage can fails. Let's see. Oh, there's our mana. We will drain it. Please don't. As long as it doesn't, we win. Ah! Really? It even aimed at the right one too. Normally the AI doesn't do that for the Wraith. Aims at the correct one, does that. So annoying. Let me fix my tabs real quick. Also, we'll have the redeem code in about half an hour or so. Almost forgot about that. Hello, Plumco. Welcome. Okay, well, where's all of our mana? Let's just get a... I really need that thing dead. I don't care if we have to double spider it. Oh no, magic reduction!
Mana surge.
That is bad. That is really bad.
Mana surge.
Okay, we'll just do Kraken instead. That'll probably be a lot safer. Oh,
Mana
yellow! Come back! Oh, if he gets full mana because I missed that yellow.
Mana surge.
Okay, I deserve to lose this battle after that. Actually, we can still win, but I definitely deserve to do that battle or lose this battle after what just happened there. Fail. I didn't take the yellow and then he gets all of his mana. Well, nothing we can do there. Reds are... Oh, we'll just go red, I guess. He's not dead yet. Oh, now he is. Oh, never mind. Well, there goes the skull. Watch, it's just gonna randomly kill it right when we get enough mana. But we gotta give him more. Oh, and because of the armor reduction, now he's gonna have enough to kill. Perfect. There we go. So that's gonna this is gonna be how it's gonna be. Yeah, we deserve to lose this in every degree. Let's just forfeit it. Well played. Most meta team in the entire game. Well played. Okay, revenge battle or this thing. Let's go with this thing. Let's bring out the Venoxia. I have it in the title yet. I haven't even done a single Venoxia team yet. I'm a big fan of the looping Venoxia teams, like with the Queen Mab. Venoxia, Queen Mab, Valkyrie, and quite a few things we could put in the last slot there. Normally I don't even bother with a brown. Something like a loyalty or just a even a lady or an arrow or something like that. I don't think there's any brown right now that can help us. Is there a brown that can like double blues? No. There is a troop that does it, but it's not brown. I don't really think anything can help us. Well, maybe a honor, but that would be a little clunky in the team. We're better off just going a loyalty or lady or an arrow or something. Probably just put a loyalty there. Yeah, I really don't think we have another alternative. Oh, we could kind of go with the freezing thing. Kind of. Because it would give more freezes. Oh, we could just go Justice. But that would be so cliche putting a Justice there. But, it would work. It's literally just a Justice team with Venoxia lead. But, you could put Lady or an Arrow and stuff there for HP spam and stuff. But, I guess, because we don't use brown, so we were gonna go Valkyrie banner anyways, so I guess it'll work out. We'll just do this. Everything revolves around the meta. Let's see. Gregor. Hello, H82. Welcome. Also, hello, Matthew. Welcome as well. Okay, so right off the bat, we will want to go for Valkyrie and not mess up like we did the previous battle, like that, and giving it purples. Oh! Did console finally get the nerf? Nice. I forgot about that, yeah. You guys got the Mana Core nerf. Which will help you guys out a lot, because Mana Core was ridiculously annoying before he got nerfed.
Surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Don't you dare kill it with poison. I just got this thing in, and now it's gonna die. I don't think I can stop it either. There is nowheres we can Valkyrie on this board. I'll just take Useless Brown or something, just to get the board moving.
Mana surge.
Still nothing we can do. At least we get a freeze off, and we can take a skull. That'll be the only thing we get out of value from our Venoxia. Then it just becomes Justice Team. Fail. Venoxia even has that nice 25%, which is basically nothing for it. Okay. So we'll throw that at purple, start getting it going.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh, they kept the tasks too that you guys can finish. Nice. So you guys got a lot to do on console every single week. Unlike on PC and mobile. Well, PC and mobile still has a lot of stuff to do, but you guys have the old task system and the new task system. So that's kind of interesting on console there.
Mana surge.
Actually, then again, should I even do an event video going over it tomorrow? Because then, because I wouldn't be able to go over all of console's events. Because console essentially has two event systems. The one they just added in this patch, and the one that they added in, that they always had pretty much in consoles. And that one I wouldn't be able to show at all because I'm not on console. How do you feel about people look forward to your streams videos? It still feels weird, but it's greatly appreciated that people do actually look forward to the content that I create. It still feels odd, to be honest, that people would actually want to watch it. Because I'm someone who's like pretty much always made guides for games and stuff like that, and until I really started doing Gems of War, I didn't really get noticed that much. Actually, a lot of my older stuff I end up making unlisted on this channel, mainly because it was like basically getting no views and stuff like that. Let's try this again and make this work. Also, so it would make my my oldest video a Gems of War video, whereas previously it wasn't. Hello, Eric. Welcome. Yeah, overall, PC and mobile version is slightly better than console simply because it is overall more up to date than it. But console does have some benefits that PC mobile doesn't for this game. They're definitely not uniform across the line. Like PC and mobile is more up to date overall as far as events and everything, but consoles has some things that PC mobile may never get. Like a lot more achievements. They have the daily task system on top of the event system, and they also have the new custom AI, which I really hope they add in the next PC mobile patch. If they don't, then that's several things that consoles will have that PC mobile doesn't. Oh gosh, there's nothing we can do here. Oh, maybe we can finally use Venoxia like we were supposed to. You barely even get to see Venoxia's buff that it got the other week, like 3 weeks ago or so. That it deals 4 true damage to all enemies instead of 2. That makes almost no difference at all. I haven't seen a single team to really fully utilize it, even true damage teams. It looks exactly the same as when it was not 4 damage. Unless they raise it to like 6 or something, it probably won't ever really see much of a difference or use. It's a dragon that doesn't tend to get used that much these days. It used to be used a lot with Shegra back in the day, but as of recently, hasn't really been a need to since Bone Dragon's so much stronger. But maybe when they cut it back a bit, Venoxia may make a comeback. Because out of any dragon in the game, Venoxia can easily get the highest attack out of any of them. Hello, Josh Graves. Welcome. Hello, Ava. Or Ava. Welcome. Oh, and hello, Dylan, as well. You said last time that I said her name wrong, but hello, Ava and Dylan. Welcome. But we'll throw that down and get the loop going.
Mana surge.
Oh, I think we missed our extra turn.
Mana surge.
Yes, we did. Oh, well, it lost its extra turn too, but somehow, somewhere, it still got one. Also, it feels really weird. We have a queen map frozen. How does this one not have a fully traded queen map? Feels weird this late in the game seeing troops that aren't fully traded. I just always assume, regardless of the battle, that they are. Oh, we missed again. Gosh. Well, one more skull will do it. Weird. No problem, Josh and Iva and Dylan. Glad I could help. Oh, one more battle from 1.9k, which is the max for the normal rewards for the week. And, oh, we get to do it. Oh, how fitting. We get to do it against rank 1. Alex is rank 1 this week. That is one of the people that tends to be all the way at the top. Alex may be the highest level in the entire game right now, too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, Zookeeper isn't even close, yeah. I think Alex is the highest at level 1,277. That is excessively high, especially because of how slow leveling gets at this point. Like, anyone who's level 1,200 is ridiculously high. And the only other one I can see right here is, like, Dressprada. If you're over level 1,200 right now, you're probably like the top 10 leveled people in the entire game. I think if you're over level 1,100, it's somewhere around the top 100, 200, or 300, somewhere around there. I don't know the exact count. Because a lot of people who do have a really high level actually aren't on the leaderboard. Like me, for instance. Like, I'm basically never on these top 100, so it's kind of hard to see how many people are actually above that level. So I could be wrong. Maybe there's only a couple thousand or something more than I think. But definitely very few over 1,200. Anyways, let's go claim our one. Oh gosh, it's using Bone Dragon. Why wouldn't it be? Number 1 on leaderboards using Bone Dragon. We could actually get away with doing this team. I think I'm going to go for Impervious first slot though. Let's get rid of our hero. Get a Mana Core in there. Oh wait, why am I doing this one? Let's get War and Peace back in there. There we go. If you're gonna play like that, so will we. Yes, Chaos, there is a update to consoles. The main thing you guys got is the new event system. You guys got some rebalance too. Let me go paste that into chat. I said I was gonna do that earlier and I completely forgot after we started. But yeah, any sorry. Shouldn't talk with a mouthful. So used to talking though. Normally I don't, but that link right there, any console players, shows all the changes that happened with 2.2. The main thing you really need to note though is the new event system, which if you've been watching my videos, you pretty much already know a lot about that. The only other thing they added was a bunch of purchases. They added some more achievements for you guys. The rest are mainly just like small little minor changes. There were also some troop rebalances, the most notable of which is Mana Core being nerfed. It has the same as you see right here. It has a fast trait instead of empowered, which makes it a lot less effective. Still one of the best impervious in the game, but at least now it's not the most overpowered impervious in the game. Now it's more balanced with everything else. Being able to get a full drain stun like that was extremely strong. Oops, and let's see, was there anything else I might have missed? Wow, there's a lot of bug fixes. I'm looking at the bug fixes here and it's like, oh gosh, you guys had a lot wrong. I like that they're actually showing everything though, because a lot of times when they do bug fixes, they don't actually show all the bug fixes. But now that they all have a whole team on console, they might be might actually be disclosing everything now, which is kind of nice. Okay. Well, let me go get chat back up. Hello, Ali. Welcome. Also, hello, Ryan. Did you miss much? Nope, we haven't done too much yet. Mainly just went over consoles change or update that just occurred and kind of just messing around with a couple teams. Did a support ticket on Monday. Did you not, did not get enough event keys? Complete legendary tasks with event keys. Should you claim it or wait till they fix it? I'm not quite sure what your problem is, what you just described. But, regardless of what happens, as long as you have screenshots and everything from it, which is why you might see me, like, screenshot spamming sometimes. As long as you have screenshots of whatever goes wrong, you normally will be perfectly fine. So you can just screenshot it, then claim it, and you won't really have to worry about it. They're pretty good about doing, support tickets and being able to get them done. There we go. Well, that was ridiculously easy because of Mana Core, and that's nerfed Mana Core too. And that brings us up to, against the ranked 1 player, all the way up to 1.9k. Hello, Kevin from California. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You did a screenshot with the ticket. Oh, okay, yeah, that'd be fine then, Maximus. That's all you really need for it. I wonder if I'll ever try for the leaderboard again. I think the week that, or the week after Gems of War gets, the PC side, PC mobile side of Gems of War gets a patch. I might stream a lot that week. It won't be like a week-long stream like I've done sometimes in the past, but we'll definitely probably stream a little bit more than we normally do on that week. Don't know for sure though. Depends what my schedule is that week. Because it could be any time from like next week till like 3 weeks from now. And I normally won't know until last minute.
Mana surge.
Okay, well he'll just take blues. Yep. Let me start on water bottle number 2. How many will we go through? Well, it can only be 2 because I don't have any more here. There we go. Couple hours every day, maybe. Yeah, I could probably do that. A couple hours every day. Like, kind of what we do right now, except every day. That would be pretty easy, because normally around this time of night, I'm not really doing much other than just chilling anyways. So, it would be pretty easy too on most nights. Unless I'm just tired and go to bed early, but that's very rare these days. I almost did feel like doing that today, though. Because after the movies and Red Lobster, I was just like, oh, let me just sleep. Do you ever have that? Like, whenever you go and see a movie, it's just like, okay, the day's over now. Because you're in the dark for so long, it's just like, okay, nap time. Let's just sleep. Yeah, I ended up seeing Get Out, and it was a lot better than I thought it would be. I'm normally not a fan of horrors, but it wasn't really like one of those type of horror films. And I didn't think it was going to be, but it was a lot better than I was expecting, though. I won't really say much about it, though, because saying almost anything about the plot would completely spoil it. It does have really good plot progression, though. Like, normally there's just like those horror films that are like pretty much just horror films with almost no plot at all. And that one definitely wasn't.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Let's see here. Well, we'll just get our Bone Dragon and go from there. And if there's any teams or anything you guys want me to show, feel free to ask. Also, consoles, any of the rebalance that you guys have, I believe you're completely rebalanced to PC and mobile now. I'll need to double check that, but I'm pretty sure consoles has the same balance as PC mobile now as far as troops. That will change once we get our update in a couple weeks, but as of this current moment, I believe it's exactly the same. Cheap Tuesday tickets? Yes, cheap Tuesday tickets. Oh wait, do you go to Cinemark too? Because it's only, yeah, it's only $5 today, which is, or was it $4.75 or $5? I forget. Because it has tax on it too, but it's somewhere around that area. Let's see. Well, all Nagas again. Should I use a Raven? That might seem weird, but he's the only troop in the game with Naga Slayer, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go try something with Raven. Here's Venoxia. I believe that's true. Let me see. Naga Slayer. Naga Slayer. Yeah, he's the only one. Skull Spam Raven. So basically the same exact thing. Well, I have to put something on there to Skull Spam. What doesn't use the rest of the colors? Yellow and green. We could do Bard. Maybe Bard into something else. That or Astral Spirit. I'd prefer to get something with a Raven to get the one-shot going. What can give Raven a small amount of mana at any time? Justice. No, that would be overkill in mana. Oh, that would be amazing if a enchant was exactly enough for him to get to max. Unfortunately, he only gets 7 of his mana back, not 8. I believe it's 7. What can give him the last 3 mana? I guess the only option we'd have is... what's it called? Queen Jezebel, because but she ends her turn. That's the only problem with that. I need something that gains an extra turn. And I don't think there's any green yellow that could do it. Oh wait, there is one, but he's horrible. Elwyn. Elwyn could do it. Be better off with a famine or something. Forest Guardian. That doesn't give it mana though. Come on. What's with the horrible color is not synergizing. Mercy won't do anything. Also, that's not even the right color. Ranger has no board control. Come on, game. Make things that actually synergize with things. And that would have no purpose at all. I don't even know why they made this troop. Transformer. Oh, wait. Oh, transforms all purple to red. I guess we kind of could. We'd be using it literally only for its convert, though, which would be a complete waste of space on the team. Yeah, we'll just mess with this. Maybe I'll go double Raven then. And kind of just spam the Ravens. The main thing I hate about Raven is two things. It doesn't gain all of its mana back when it gets a kill. And, actually, never mind, that's it. That's the only thing I really hate about it, is it doesn't gain all of its mana back. I guess we'll just have to cheese it with a Valkyrie or something. Valkyrie Justice or something? What color are we still missing? Green? We can always minus the green on the banner, though. So, could just go another Raven. Why not? He's the only thing that can kill Nagas really quick. Or, actually, literally anything can kill Nagas really quick. But, he's one of them that's decent against it. And banner, I'm almost leaning toward just going double yellow. Because Valkyrie. I don't care if we can get Bone Dragon up quickly. We don't have a serious threat on the enemy team pressing us for time. Let's see. You should celebrate the 3.0 patch by streaming 24 hours of Puzzle Quest Galactics. No. If anything, I'd be streaming 24 hours of Gems of War. Though, I don't think I would ever do a 24 hours Gems of War stream. I think the longest Gems of War stream I've ever done was 16 hours one day on Twitch. And however long the 2-year anniversary stream was for Gems of War, which I think I did for 9 hours? I can't remember off the top of my head. But those are the 2 highs that I have done so far. I could try doing a 12-hour stream for it. Like maybe the day after it, as long as my day's free that day. I could do something like that. A good Desert Mantis team. Justice team, just with a Desert Mantis up front, is the most potent thing you can make with Desert Mantis. It was actually the very first... That was actually around the time when... Justice team originally got created too, but it's Mantis, Valkyrie, Justice, and Queen Mab. If you don't have a Queen Mab, you can also use an Ice Golem or a Borealis. Actually, consoles may not even have Ice Golem, but you can use a Borealis there if you don't have a fully traded Queen Mab. Hello, Formula. Have you heard if there was going to be any rewards or incentives to fight in guild battles when they come out? Yes, there's going to be some exclusive rewards to it. I don't believe they've actually disclosed what those are yet, but that might come up in the next preview thing. They did do a third preview for it, but it mainly just went over like the system and the fact that they aren't like one of the main complaints that they got from the previous preview, the second preview, was that they were essentially going to do a a almost required 5 battles per day, but they end up changing that system when they did the third preview to... Oops, I just killed my own Raven off. They end up changing that system to like per week instead of per day. Like it still accumulates 5 per day, but you can do all 30 of them on the very last day of Sunday, rather than having to do them 5 every single day and then you never get to do them again. So they did end up fixing that quite well. And another nice thing, since they're really good about staying away from pay to win stuff, they didn't add a way to pay for more battles or anything like that within the Guild Wars system, so that's pretty nice as well. So no pay to win there. They normally try to avoid it as much as possible. Jezebel? What's up with Jezebel? What are you saying Jezebel for? But yeah, Jezebel is very, very useful. What can we do with this? Nothing. Unless we can get a kill with this, it's basically useless, so we might as well just go Bone Dragon until we win. And then, yep, there we go, kill it with that. Maybe we should put both the Ravens up front. Since we're... Yeah, if we're gonna do this against Nagas, I might just put both the Ravens up front. Probably be more convenient. So we can keep getting the double damage on them. Oh yeah, I did end up saying Queen Jezebel, but then I remembered that she would lose her turn, and then was like, oh, nope, I'm not going to do that. I don't know if I said all that verbally, but that's basically what I was thinking. But yeah, Queen Jezebel wouldn't work, mainly because she would end her turn. And I wanted something like a Valkyrie that would... I haven't been able to get the combo off yet. I kind of want to show it. It's not something really used that much, mainly because it's a pretty weak combo. If he would get all of his mana back on a kill, it'd be a worthwhile combo. But because he doesn't, no one ever uses it. But the general premise of him is that you can just keep using his ability over and over and over again and just kill out the entire team if they're all at a low enough HP. But without him getting all of his mana back, it's pretty hard to actually ever implement. So no one really ever uses him. The only reason I'm using him now is he's the only troop in the entire game with Naga Slayer. And as you can see, there's a lot of Naga teams, so just to kill them out quicker with Bone Dragon, we'll be able to utilize that.
Mana surge.
Let's see.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
But yeah, we could try it with Jezebel. I just hate having to lose our turn on a team like this, even though I haven't been able to actually implement what I want to.
Mana surge.
But yeah, Jezebel is a really, really fun troop. Especially if you can get like attack buffer on her. This is normally a lot of fun. Oh, there we go. 1 by 1. Hey, and we can get the blade off. So we can finally use it for a useful interface for once. Or an action, whatever. Okay. And yeah, we can win. There we go. We kind of got to use him. That's about as close as we're going to get to using him properly. With how he currently works. Wait. Wait. Since when does he get 9 mana instead of... Oh. We can enchant him. Oh, wait, no, that wouldn't work. Oh, enchant wouldn't work because you have to cast his ability and then he gets it. But when did that happen? He used to only get 7 of his mana, not 9. I did not realize that. Interesting. So maybe if we put a Marilith. Oh, Marilith. The only problem is there's no room for Marilith on this team. There's really no room at all for a Marilith. But he gets all except 1 of his mana. Interesting. Yeah, Marilith or something would work pretty decent. Even the new troop that just came out. But I can't just get rid of like a golem or something. I don't know, maybe we should try and all miss the skills with a Raven in it. I didn't really think that would be a thing, but might not be that bad. Let's do like Venoxia. Probably not going to use any of the newer troops though. None of them would really synergize for it. Marilith in there. And we need 1 other. Probably Miststalker. Oops, not there. I'll need to double check colors though. Too bad this kingdom doesn't have a brown-yellow. Gorgoltha would be pretty useful. I might just put a stick of Gorgoltha in here. We don't have to go all Mista Scales. Oh, we could always go a hero weapon, I guess. Am I still using the right class? We could just... Maybe I will. Let's do that, actually. Because we can manipulate that with the Venoxia. We'll also be able to use it for Raven. There's a brown-yellow weapon I pretty much never use. But it's not that bad. There it is, right there. Dust and Sand. It knocks a target troop to the front and then reduces all the armor on the enemy team by a lot. So we'll go do that. Keep the dust there. Actually, let's put it back a little bit more. Then again, maybe not, because we'll be able to use the assassin that way. Oh wow, there's a huge attack difference between the two of them. Maybe I should. The only problem is this thing's ability gets useless after plows through our entire team. But we'll set our banner to double red and see what we can do out of this. Might as well. See what happens. If I can find our double red. I probably passed it already twice. Come on, there it is. The one with the claws. For you, it's always been 9. Wow. Are we getting a new legendary this week? No. We are getting a new mythic this week, though. For PC and mobile, this Friday is a mythic. It's the one for... Actually, where was it for? I can't even remember off the top of my head. I believe it was for... Wild Plains. It was one that would buff off on pretty much all of its abilities. It was the one I said would be pretty ridiculous with Courage. That one. I can go check its stats real quick. Let's see. Let me go open a new tab so I can keep the changelog for consoles up in case anyone needs that. But let me go to my bookmarks real quick. Oh wait, the bookmarks may not say it. I forget where it might be at the moment. But I'll be able to see if it is indeed the wild. Yeah, it is the Wild Plain ones. It's a red-brown. It's a green-red-brown troop that basically boosts all of its skills constantly and has the ability that scales off of all of those boosted skills. So it'll be kind of interesting how that pans out. It will be pretty bad against like Deathmark and Devour and stuff like that. But if they don't have any kind of kill option of those, it's going to be pretty potent. Okay, so we'll go for a little bit of mana here. Just keep Venoxia going and one-shot them all. We might not even need the Blade, might not even need the Raven. This could just be a Merilith and Venoxia solo. And unless it dies, which is an option. Good, it didn't go for mana. That is beneficial. Oh, let me go bring chat back up. You remember you saying something about that. So save gems to try to get it. Yes, it does seem like it'll be a pretty potent mythic. Don't like spend all of your gems, but it's definitely going to be one worth trying for. That's for sure. If you happen to have some laying around. Okay, 38 damage. That is enough to get a kill, so I think we're gonna go for it. We'll actually keep that guy right up front. But oh wait. Oh, I thought that would be enough to reduce it to 0. That's actually not enough damage now. 38. That is 2 off from being able to get the kill. So, whoops. Okay, well, we'll let it take a skull. It taking a skull will actually let our Venoxia live for another turn. If he would have used his ability, he would have died. So now he's going to waste his ability just to get the last 4 or 5 HP. 5. So that'll be nice. Merilith. Wait, Browns. We'll take that first. Hey, we'll get the blades back up. Not like we really need them after our Merilith cast. But I guess we can move them around. Though that's really going to serve no purpose at this point. Okay. We'll probably use its ability and get the kill. We can finally get a Raven. Go, Raven, go! Yeah, it gives 9 mana now instead of 10. I mean, instead of 7. I still wish it was 10. They just need to make it 10. That would not break Raven if they made it all 10 of his mana. That would not break him at all. That wouldn't even make anyone use him, probably. Even if they buffed it like that, no one would really use him still. That wouldn't change anything. Oh, I probably should have moved the other guy up front since he already had some mana. Well, it's not gonna matter though. And that's match. Just need to... Oh yeah, it's still our turn. I keep forgetting that does gain an extra turn from casting it, as long as you get a kill.
Mana surge.
The only thing it needs change is to actually get all the mana as well. Where is the best to kill mechs? Mechs? The best location to kill mechs is Adana by far. You'll always find a lot of mechs there. Is it explore only? If so, then definitely Adana. Well, regardless, it'll be Adana. If it's Explore only, you will want to go and just go to Adana's Explore. Should see about 2 to 4 mechs here. Yeah, there we go. 2, 4, or actually only 1 because it's tank bot, but still. If you end up battling enough, Adana will have the highest chance of giving mechs. And if we go to challenges, you can probably find somewhere here, if it does allow challenges, there's at least 1 challenge here that is all mechs. There's 3 mechs. I'm pretty sure one of these is 4 though. Firing squad, no. And most people have this kingdom done since it's like one of the really first kingdoms. Well, there's another 3. Gosh, is there not a single battle with 4? Maybe in Kazale. I'm pretty sure Kazale might have one then. I don't know if you guys can do it in challenges this week. You want to double check it to see if it actually works and what the says on console. But let's see. Really? With all the constructs you have here too? I mean, all the mechs, yeah. So you'll just have to do in one of the 3 challenges in mechs in Adana then. Otherwise, just keep playing in Adana if it's Explore only. Or hope that console starts to adapt the new system of setting your troops to whatever the event troop is, or whatever the event gem is. Because that happens on PC Mobile quite a bit. A lot of people setting their team to whatever the event gem is in order to help everyone, like you see right here. Okay, what happened to our... Oh, I accidentally overrid it, so let's go fix that. I need to keep a skull spam team this week. Let's throw it over this Guardian's team. I need to keep a skull spam team that uses Ravens, just so we can get through all of the Nagas quicker. Raven. Should I throw Venoxia? Probably not worth it. Bone Dragon. Also, Grave Knight plus Raven used to be really popular when Grave Knight first came out. Then it was pretty much just all Bone Dragon. But when it initially came out, Raven plus Grave Knight, when Grave Knight first was released, was a pretty potent combo. For like 1 or 2 weeks, it was like the strongest team in the game, but then it didn't. But Bone Dragon Raven's still kind of the same thing, just with skull spam. And since Bone Dragon's so strong right now, it works out pretty well. Do I really need to go Valkyrie? Why do I keep doing the Valkyrie? Yellow, green. We were looking for this earlier, and we didn't find anything. Blade Dancer wouldn't work. There has to be at least one. I guess we could put a Famine there. If worse comes to worse, let's just Famine. We don't get souls from it, but it's a lot more protective. And then we could just go Bone Dragon for the quicker kill. If I can find the banner. Come on, banner. There it is. Oops. Passed it a billion times. Passed it one direction, then passed it the other direction. Oh, thank you, Grigor. Yeah, we did just hit 3,800 subs then. Thank you, whoever just subscribed. It doesn't do the notification unless you have your subs publicly. But thank you, whoever just subscribed. Yes, we do have 3,800 subs now. So thank you, everyone, for the support. Any redeem codes? Yeah, I'll do a redeem code in about 10 minutes or so. Probably right on the hour, I will do a redeem code. And that'll be the last one until this Friday. Though we will have a giveaway this Saturday. If I can figure out how to get the giveaway system working, we will be having a giveaway this Saturday, in which we'll be basically doing an exclusive single-use redeem code every 30 minutes for the entire 6-hour stream. So 12 of them, essentially, or exactly 12 of them. But we'll be doing that this Saturday if I can get a proper giveaway system working. I'll probably try using like Nightbot or something. I've never bothered trying to do it before, but we'll have to learn eventually. And I'm pretty sure that'll be the most convenient, because all you'd have to do is just type something in the chat, and then it would enter you, and then I could just press a button, and then it would do the drawing, so I wouldn't have to keep track of anything. Gosh, I can't get Bone Dragon up. We'll just go for that for reds. No, didn't get the red. Does Xbox have codes? No. Xbox One and PS4 does not have redeem codes at the moment, unfortunately. They may eventually be getting around to that, but as of this current moment, 2.2 did not end up adding redeem codes from what I saw on it. It could have been like hidden somewhere in there, but I'm pretty sure they would have made it a little bit more obvious if they did. Let me just search redeem code. Redeem code. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Control find. Redeem. Nope. Nope. Nowhere's to be seen here. Wait, code is mentioned once. Where's that? Oh no, that's just game code on the top. Yeah, redeem code is not mentioned at all. So yeah, consoles did not get redeem codes in 2.2, unfortunately. I don't know if they're ever gonna get around to that. I really wish they would, but it's not really dependent on them if they can. It's mainly dependent on the companies to accept. I believe Xbox already accepted. Problem is PS4 isn't accepting, and that's holding up Xbox One from being able to do it. There we go. So we'll throw down the famine into the... Oh, you know what? What if we did a high magic raven? I'm pretty sure that'd be a waste since there's so many things that can one-shot already. But high magic raven may not be that bad. I don't believe I've ever bothered trying to do that. We could, instead of doing a instead of doing a famine, maybe we could try doing a humility first slot and try seeing what we can mess around with on Raven. I'll do that the next Naga team we come across. What tools do you use to stream? I just use OBS Studio, basically. As far as other peripheral tools, pretty much nothing. Let's see. Let me look at my stream real quick, and I'll be able to tell you. Well, the counter in the corner is just a live counter from some website. The chat is just me screen capturing the chat on YouTube Gaming. The gaming is just me recording the gaming through OBS Studio, which is free, open broadcast software. That little bottom panel that you see there that shows all the subscribers and whenever anyone donates all the way to right over there, that is Streamlabs. That does a lot of like all the alerts that you see whenever someone subscribes or donates or anything like that. That's all organized through there. And these two timers over here that shows the watching and the likes is done through ChrisPlaysGames.com. It was some person who ended up making a YouTube counter for it, and it tracks whenever someone likes and how many people are watching the video. And yeah, and he has like a tool on there that allows to do it, and it's the only one that I believe exists. I had to like look everywhere and I couldn't find it. I Google searched it for like 3 hours, then I just saw someone who was doing a stream with it, and I was just like, oh hey, how on earth did you get that? And he just answered me, and then I found that. So yeah, that's basically my whole setup. I'm just using OBS Studio. Also, thank you whoever just banned that. I was just about to, and then it's like, okay. But yeah, thank you, Maximus. I was about to get to that, but that's why we have moderators. We get some of the most random comments on this stream ever. I assume a lot of streamers get that, but I find it really odd sometimes. Like, this kind of things that people say in stream chat. There's some really odd people out there. I don't mind, but keep it mature at least. Your Nagas are level 8s and beating level 100s. Are they that powerful? Nagas? No. The only two really good Nagas is Scale Guard when fully traded, because he gets a really, really easy empowered. Actually, I believe Scale Guard has the cheapest empowered in the entire game. Well, if it isn't, it's tied at the cheapest. And the other really good one for Mr. Scales is Merilith. You normally see me using her with Daemon teams and stuff like that. She's also pretty good for... well, might as well kill this real quick. It's free. But, those are the two main things for Mr. Scales that are worth getting. Just Merilith, which is an epic, and Scale Guard fully traded, which is a common. So pretty easy. Hello, Derek Viera. Welcome. Best way to get the Mythic cards. The best way to get the Mythic cards is pure luck. Get some lucky charms or something. As far as getting Mythics in this game, it is mainly luck dependent, or almost completely luck dependent. Basically, being able to get more Glory, Gem, and VIP keys is about the only way to really have a higher chance of getting them, simply because you have more instances and chances of being able to get them. As far as trying to get more Mythics, try getting into a better guild. Make sure you do 1.9k in PvP every single week for raiding, and if you have the time, try doing 1.5k seals every single week, and doing stuff like that will give you more more opportunities to try to get mythics. Also, if your guild is doing under a 20%, or sorry, a 20k seals per week, if you're not reaching at least this area right here on seals, let me go get to it. If you're not reaching at least, where is it? If you're not reaching at least 20,000 every single week on seals, don't even bother using your seals until you get to a better guild, because you'll be able to get higher chances for mythics. Even though all three of these show that they give a mythic drop, the higher you go on these, the higher the chances that you do get a mythic drop. And if you can find a guild that can actually get to 40,000 every single week, which my guild does, and there's about 100 or so guilds that can do that. Maybe even more than that, I'm not quite sure. But you normally want to wait at least minimum 20,000 before you dump all of your seals. And you'd ideally want to try finding a guild that can do 40,000 every single week. Of course, mine isn't there yet. It's only Tuesday. But every single week we do hit 40,000 by about Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Depends on the guild. But that's normally around the time quite a few of the better ones get to. What's with this? Another easy single shot kill. I might as well take it. Free resources, why not? What keys from mythics? Glory keys drop mythics, gem keys drop mythics, and VIP keys drop mythics. VIP keys do have the highest chance, but overall gem keys are relatively the same. There's only about twice as much of a chance to get it off a VIP key, I believe. But you can do it pretty easily off of gem keys. One pretty good thing about gem keys, they do give higher rarity on gem keys, but you end up getting more drops off of them. You can buy 250 gem keys for the price of 50 VIP keys. And if you break that down, that's about 3 times as many drops, because 50 VIP keys is about 80 drops or so. And of course, 250 gem keys is 250 drops. So you get about 3 times as many drops on gem keys, but you have twice the chance of getting a mythic on a VIP key. Unfortunately, VIP keys are locked to anyone who has VIP 5 or higher, which does cost $130 minimum, I think, on the game, which of course a lot of people don't do because that's quite a bit of money. But you're better off just sticking with gem keys. It gives you more troops overall, and you still have a pretty good chance of mythics. How can you use the PvP keys? You're just PvP level 2. You mean the guild keys? I'm not quite sure what you mean by PvP keys. Your PvP level 2. I believe you... What do you mean by PvP level 2? Like the rank 2 thing? You automatically get them as soon as you rank up. It'll show a screen, and then you get all the rewards for them. And they just go to where all of your other chests are. In the chest menu, and you can just use them from there. They mainly give glory keys. Actually, I believe they only give glory keys from doing the weekly 1.9k rating that we just ended up getting earlier this stream. But I'll go show exactly where it is. I'm not quite sure what you're asking though with that. You have 4 Draculas. Nice. Wow. I don't even think I have 4 Draculas. I think I only have 2 of them, if I'm not mistaken. I have like 6 or 7 plagues though, which I could give them away. I was almost thinking about that week. It's like I was almost considering asking the devs. It's like, hey, I have 6 plagues or 7 plagues. I forgot how many it was. I think it was 6 at the time, even if I have 7 now. But I have 6 plagues. Can I give one of them away? I know they would say no though. I can do giveaways and stuff, but normally not of anything that valuable. They won't let me. Maybe eventually. That'd be pretty cool. It's like, hey, we're gonna give away a mythic. I highly doubt they would ever let me do that though. Even if I gave like 2 of my own mythics, they just don't like trading of resources like that. They think it'll break their game too much.
Mana surge.
But yeah, with the PvP thing I was mentioning earlier, I'll go show that and explain it real quick. It'll only take like 30 seconds. But if we go over to PvP, which we're already in, let me backtrack so we get there. It would give you the notification right there after a battle. But if you just go into PvP, and then you go over to, I actually completely forget where it is, stats, and then, sorry, and then to tier rewards. I basically never come here. But you can see as you go up, you start getting glory keys through all of these. And those were the keys I was referring to, because these will help you out quite a bit. Especially since glory keys can basically drop any troop in the game. Not at the highest chance, but you still get some decent drops from. It gives about 46 per week, if I'm not mistaken, glory keys. And you can see we just got a Kraken there, very nice. We got a legend, and you just get a variety of everything other than commons. We get an epic, get a bunch of ultra rares, get mainly rares from it, and a bunch of other little resources as well, like glory gems, souls, gold. But yeah, just randomly pulling a Kraken. This would actually be amazing to pull this week if you just randomly did 50 glory keys and got one, because the green purple is in the event week this week for PC mobile. If you just go into shop and into glory rewards, there's the green purple to be able to get it fully traded sitting right there. So that would have been pretty nice to get on our Let's Play account. I don't even think my Let's Play account has that at the moment. But there we go, getting our 3 ravens. From the video I did this week, they did end up reducing the amount you need from 300 like they had previously down to 200 due to there only being 5 Nagas in the game. So I'm glad they did that. They really need to get these rebalanced a bit more. But I like that they're actually adjusting it when the community says, hey, this is completely ridiculous. And then they're like, oh, I guess this is pretty ridiculous. Let's go fix it. And they're pretty good about that. I like that they do listen to the community a lot. They don't implement like everything the community asks for, but they definitely put it into consideration too. Most of the stuff they do. Any mythics on Let's Play account? No, I have not gotten any mythics yet on the Let's Play account. Though I am trying this weekend. Probably this weekend. I might do the video for it on Sunday. I'm probably going to try to get the most recent mythic that's coming this Friday on the Let's Play account. That would actually be a really, really good trick to get. So I'm probably going to throw every single resource my Let's Play account has, other than event keys, on the current event, or the upcoming event, this Friday with the new mythic. So hopefully we'll get good rolls on that. Also, that had such a low armor, we barely even got the extra turn there. Luckily we did though. Oh, 2 HP, that hurts, especially since we gained so much damage every single time. And that still wasn't enough. Okay, well, one more will be the match. Oh, if it didn't do that, we could have won by swiping the green over. Well, now we have no option to win this turn. Might as well just mana core, I guess, until we can find one. Different guild on Let's Play or same guild? Still same guild, mainly because I'm not actually playing that much on my Let's Play, so I figured I'd just mooch off of their... Oh, hey, we can still do it. I figured I'd just mooch off the guild without having to really play that much. I've mainly just been playing on my main account, trying to get a little bit more resources before the Guild Wars thing. But then again, I don't even think I really need to be farming more resources now that I think about it. Unless they added something else in the other preview that would kind of change my mind on it. But I was mainly farming up all these resources in case they added like another like resource dump into the game. But by the looks of it, they aren't really adding anything like that. So I probably could be focusing on my Let's Play account a little bit more. And I might start doing that. Of course, when the actual patch comes out, I'll be mostly spending it on my main account. So I guess I'll start spending a little bit more time on it. I kind of abandoned it for a little bit for a while there. But we definitely need to get back to it a little bit. The main issue I have with it now is I have barely any teams that I can really viably use on the account. I think we have about 2 or 3 viable teams. Anything else would just be so slow, it's not even worth it. And the problem is almost every single one of those teams use a Dragon Soul. And I know when I was doing it earlier, a lot of people were saying that they were getting tired of all the Dragon Soul. But that's basically all I can do on my Let's Play account right now, is any team that's composed of a Dragon Soul. Anything less of that just too slow compared to the options it currently has on the account. Of course, there are quite a few options like Justice Team and stuff like that, but my Valkyrie still doesn't really do that many soul gains, at least compared to a Dragon Soul anyways. It would still kind of work, but I just haven't really been doing it that much. Mainly just been sticking with the Kristarnex plus Dragon Soul combo. It is ridiculously potent, especially since they haven't rebalanced the Kristarnex yet, which I think they will fix its glitch next patch. They haven't confirmed if they will, but I'm pretty sure it will. I don't see why they wouldn't fix it. What's going on with my tabs? There we go. That was weird. It was like showing every single tab I had open, like the interface on the bottom. Windows 10 is weird how it acts sometimes. I've been using Windows 10 for about a year now, and I still don't understand some of the things it does. Oh, that was an extra turn. No! Hopefully we can get a skull somewhere. Nope, that's... Oh wait, well we can get that. Oh, there we go. Hello, can you play your deck? Sure, War, Hellcat, Azarus, and Yerl. Sounds like a plan. Oh, fully traded war with a Yarrow is always pretty interesting. If you can get some extra turns and then get that instant kill is pretty fun to see. So let's see if we can get that off. War with Yarrow is probably one of my favorite war combos, simply because you can get a one-shot so easily with it if you get lucky. You have like a 1 in 4 chance every extra turn, but if you can get his ability off, you can do it all the time. Hellcat, we'll definitely want to rush the Hellcat's mana. That's absolute priority with this team. Azurus will probably go double purple because we have the Azurus helping, and we'll have the Yarrow, which is mainly for burning. That's basically all we're going to use Yarrow for. May be able to get his ability off some. And Banner, just double purple. And I don't think we need to do anything else other than that, because we want to make sure we don't minus our yellow. That would be bad. Oh, wait. What does this one do? Oh, minus red? No. No, we'll just go double purple. So there we go. We have the +1 on purple, or from the Magic Link. Be able to get Hellcat up pretty quick. Hopefully this will work out. Might need to try it again, because right now we're just up against Scale Guards, and that is not a representation of any team. Though Scale Guards can actually beat teams. 4 Scale Guards. Similar to that of Deep Borer with Triple Rockworm. It's one of those really weird teams that can actually work. It doesn't seem like it would work, but it does. A common, fully traded, just 4 of them, is a legitimate team. I wouldn't advise using it because it doesn't have Soul Farm or anything like that. But if you needed like a ridiculously cheap team, particularly this week since it has 25% bonus, but this is not that bad of a team. I actually lost to this team earlier, which was pretty sad. It was with the team I was messing with though. It wasn't like an actual legit team, but I did lose to this exact team earlier, which was pretty sad. But it did happen. They can hit for quite a bit. Oh, I didn't take the brown. Especially if you do moves like that and not take browns extra turns when you need them. Oh gosh, if he kills our war, that'd be horrible. And he'll probably get away with it too. Not much we can do to stop it. Alright, well, we got war up. I don't think I could really spam it though, because it's going to use its ability plus the ability. Yep. So nothing we can do to stop that. Hellcat, we can't even really get a cast off of unless we go purple, which is a color that we kind of need. But we'll throw that down for burns, and we do get it so we can one-shot him. Only problem is all the other ones are the one that are a threat, so that won't really change much. Skull will also still be enough to kill, and yeah. And there's no way we can get an extra turn off of this. So I guess we could throw a Yarrow. That's about our only choice, and hope it gets extra turn, and of course it does not. Oh, we'll go for a Skull somewhere. And there goes the war, the very flimsy war. That is one really bad aspect of war. It is one of the flimsiest troops in the entire game. Even though it's a Mythic, Mythics aren't really scaled that much higher stat-wise. And his stats are pretty low down there in durability. Oh gosh, we just got a 5x cascade out of nowhere. That's pretty nice. They're all pretty much burned at this point. Well, we'll throw this down. Now that the war is dead, we might as well just go for the first slot. Oh, if we didn't get an extra turn there, that would have been just end the game right there. We wouldn't have actually lost, but it's really annoying giving him like a bunch of reds when that's what he needs, is all reds. But yeah, that's basically the case in point as to why people don't use war. It just dies. It dies so quick. Unless you have some kind of way to get him durable or put him in second slot. A lot of people tend to put him in second slot just so stuff like that doesn't end up happening. So that you can basically kill out whatever your first slot is and then have him ready to go to tear them apart. Oh, I didn't need to do that. The burn would have killed him anyways. That was a waste of a turn. Or cast, I should say. That was not needed. But at least if we get a cascade of skulls, it'll hit one of them instead of being wasted. Ooh, we don't have enough mana. We'll throw down green, I guess. Fastest area of effect team. Sure, I can go with fastest AoE. The main fastest AoE would just be Dragon Soul with Kristarnex, so. Do you guys have Kristarnex? No. Console doesn't have Kristarnex, so I don't know if you want a PC or a PC mobile or a console version, one of that. But the fastest one on PC mobile right now, I believe, is Gorgoltha, Dragon Soul, yeah, Gorgoltha, Dragon Soul, Kristarnex, and, oh, sorry, wrong order. Gorgoltha, Kristarnex, Dragon Soul, and Salvani Mora. is the best all AoE team. Of course, if you really wanted to, you could replace out Gorgoltha for something else that has AoE. Not really needed though, with how many Bone Dragons are around. Most people just tend to go for the Gorgoltha instead, just for some protection. Also, after this suggested team, we'll go do the redeem code as well. I know this is really bad against Gale Guardians. I'll go show it again, but we'll give the redeem code out before, in between. But yeah, this just keeps giving them red. That was the main problem that hit, oh, I almost just took the skull thing, that would kill. But that's the main issue that's happening right now. But there we go, let's win. Doesn't matter because the burn will kill it. If it cleanses that burn, that would have been horrible. Let's just see what happens. Let's let the burn decide our fate. Good. If that would have cleansed, that would have been so facepalm worthy. But yeah, let's go give out the redeem code. Oh, this is the exact team I was talking about, except it's using double Kristarnex instead. So we'll be able to face that next. Maybe I should actually mirror it then. I might need to mirror it, but we'll go do that after we give out the redeem code. Well, the first thing I need to do is figure out where the redeem code is. So let's go hunt that down. Still got to backtrack to the December redeem codes until I finish out all of these. These will pretty much be done after this week. I have, oh wow, gosh, I almost have 10 more of these left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gosh, I have 10 of them. Well, technically 9 because we're using one right now. But I still have all of those left. Well, let's go use another. And we'll be giving away some of them too because I still have the December giveaway stuff. We'll be doing that on Saturday. Getting rid of all of those. But then probably in about 2 weeks then, we'll basically be caught up and don't have any more of these December codes anymore. Okay, well, let's go get this out. Oops, let me go get the link as well. Well, first things first, let me put it into the interface since I have it on paste right now. Get that underneath for our redeem code. Hey, it has max up front. It randomly generated the word max. Okay, well, we got that up, and let me go get the link for it for any of you that don't know where it is or just don't want to go search on the website or anything. Let me go get that, and while I'm here, I might as well use it myself. So there you guys go. Let me just copy that. So that redeem code right there, just use it if you're on PC and mobile at that link right there, and you'll get free resources on your account. It is case sensitive, and if you have a number after your redeem code, there's sometimes an invisible underscore in between it. But we'll just type in ours of Tacet. Oh, also, your invite code is right here if you don't know where it is. Just go to options, and it's that right there. Let's put in Tacet, put in the redeem code. Put in that you're not a robot, redeem, and there we go. And we get the normal reward of 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold for the first, I think, 200 or 250 people or so. I forget how many claims it is these days. I need to actually confirm because they keep saying 200 or 250. I don't know what the exact number is. I wish they would increase it, but we'll get what we can get. Okay, so yeah. Before I go do that team again, let me go and Dragon against Dragon. This is another variant. Instead of Gorgoltha, you can use Celestia just to get the extra damage for Dragon Soul. That is another thing you can do, though it does block your Kristarnex, which is a little bit annoying. Well, we might as well do this. Essentially the same team. Let's see which one wins. Likely us because we're a player, but still. Okay. Wait, I have this in the way. Let me move that to the corner. Let me move that away. Don't need that anymore. Yeah, no problem, everyone, for the redeem code. Hope it helps. Oh, yeah, let's go use our gem key, too. Let me know what you guys get from the gem key. That's normally tradition on the stream, to everyone say what they get from their random gem key from the redeem code. That, or save it for, if you don't want to do that, save it for this Friday. You can put that towards a chance of getting the new Mythic. So it only counts for like a 0.1% chance or something. But hey, it's a slightly higher chance than you would have had. So I'll go see what I get out of it. I have enough keys that wouldn't really affect anything. But yeah, you actually might want to save the redeem code event key for that, or gem key, I mean. Runic Magic Tradestone. I find it funny whenever everyone like frowny faces for that. That's actually like one of my favorite drops to get are the runic trait stones, because I prefer those over getting the legendary drops on this account, simply because I actually need runic trait stones, whereas I'll never need more copies of legends. Okay, well you can see full AoEs is ridiculous. It didn't used to be dragon teams. It used to use a combination of Tyraxes with behemoths and stuff like that. But these days, dragons have just gotten so many good AoE options that hit all enemies that there's really no point in doing anything other than a dragon team if you are going for the absolute best full AoE. Nothing compares to what dragons can do these days, which is pretty nice because I like dragon teams. And yeah, we can just poke him one more time and that's pretty much a match. Actually, we'll need a Skull Cascade. I don't think we can actually get that, but we'll just do it on green, has the most. Come on, Skull. Nope, okay, we'll need one more little poke. Thank you, AI. Oh, what are you doing? Moves. And there we go. Yeah, it might be a good idea to save them. Ooh, Winged Bison. Now that one's worth frowning for. Winged Bison is like one of the worst ultra rares in the entire game. It's pretty sad. It's one of those troops you like just look at, it's like, wait, why did they ever think this would be a good idea? It's one of those kind of troops. Not even with a Black Beast, which I think is like the thing it was made to synergize with. It doesn't even work with that. But let me see what I get for my one gem key. I'm not going to bother saving it for the this weekend or for Friday. I think I have enough. 460. We'll have enough. Runic Trait Stone. Yes. But then again, I don't even really need runics anymore either. I keep saying like I kind of need runics, which is still true, but to a degree I don't. What are our numbers on it? 390, 458, 308, 752, and 502. So unless it's a red or blue runic, I kind of don't need a runic at all. Reds are a little bit low, but 308, that would take like 6 months to actually use, unless they start doing a lot of red troops for whatever reason. But in the current meta, that will last for ages upon ages. I forget how many you actually need to trait every single troop in the game. I almost have enough resources. I'm pretty sure in like 3 to 6 months from now, I'll have so many resources that I could literally just retrait everything in the entire game over again. That would be really, really weird. Oh, I forgot we gained a level, so we get an event key and 100 glory. Once you're level 1000 or higher, you get that every single level. You basically never gain levels this high, though. I think we only gain about 2 per week. And that increasingly gets lower every single week, because the more levels you gain, the past level 1000, the slower you gain them. Your phone is at 18% battery. You guess you'll have some mercy on it now and unplug it. Yeah. This game is pretty bad at draining battery, though.
Mana surge, mana surge, mana surge.
I wonder if they'll ever really optimize that. I don't know quite for sure what's doing that, but I'm pretty sure it has to do with their high-resolution files. Because if they don't downscale it for mobile, that must just like instantly kill the battery. You're basically just like shooting the battery. Did you play all of your cards up, or did the company give you a bunch for your streams? Occasionally, they do help support with some resources. In the past, like, there was one, like, if you go all the way back in my YouTube channel, when I did the gem key video, I think I ended up buying, like, I forgot how much it was, like $20 worth of gems or something, and then I told him, hey, I'm gonna go do a magic key opening video, back when magic keys actually existed. It's basically what gem keys are now, but I just told them that, and they were like, oh, here, have some more, so you can do it with. As far as recently, the only thing they really give me resources for is for the Mythics whenever a Mythic comes out, just to make sure that I can actually show it for a video. That's the only thing they normally help me out with. Other than that, I don't really have anything. Or you can kind of count support as well, but they do that for everyone. If you send a support ticket to Gems of War, let's say if you there was a glitch and you got gypped like maybe like 6 gem keys or something from your guild, and you go tell them, hey, I end up losing 6 gem keys because it didn't process, blah blah blah, and they would give you like 10 gem keys or something higher than however many you actually lost. So they do things like that, and they did help me a while back when I was doing a bunch of glitch hunting in this game. They did give me some gems for that. At the time, it was actually quite a bit too. Unfortunately, I already spent like $50 to get like dragon armor or something. But after that, they ended up giving me like twice that many. I think they gave me like 1,000 gems at the time or something, which is pretty nice of them. Though I believe the glitch was infinite resource glitch that I found, so I guess 1,000 gems in payment for finding infinite resource glitch is a pretty good deal on their part, since everyone could literally make anything resource infinite with it, which obviously I didn't bother exploiting. Let's see. Also, why am I still using this team? Someone was like saying like full AoE team, and now I'm just using their dragon team. I kind of like it though. It's still one of my favorite teams in the game. I don't know if it's still my favorite. I think Guard's Avatar is still my favorite, even though I don't bother using it too much. Unless the team has Daemons, I don't tend to bother bringing it out. It hard counters Daemons, but it can win against anything. Maybe when Bone Dragon stops getting used quite a bit, I'll put it in. Because right now, Bone Dragon is very, very annoying against it. So, that's one of the main reasons I haven't really been using it recently. But after next patch, when it gets nerfed, I might. I'm really curious what they'll do for Gloomleaf, though. I have a feeling after they rebalance Gloomleaf, that might start being one of my favorite troops to use. At least on defend teams, anyways. Let's see here. We'll just do this into a Dragon Soul, and that should be matched. Nope. He's gonna live with 6 HP. Maybe I should have done that in reverse order. I don't think that would have really made much of a difference, though. I should have taken that nap earlier. I was going to, like, when I got back from the movies and eating out, and then I didn't, and now my eyes are just like, nope, don't want to function. You're still using an iPhone 5S. Eventually you should upgrade anyway, hoping to something with better battery life. Yeah, I actually have some random phone at my house right now. Some family member ended up giving it to me. That's actually how I got the gift card thing too. Someone just sent it from Christmas. For the Red Lobster that I just went to today. But they also end up sending me one of their old phones. I think it's a iPhone 6. I'm not quite sure. I haven't bothered really using it yet though, because paying for a plan is basically pointless for me because I use phones so little. So I haven't bothered using it at all yet. You like Dragon Soul, don't you? Yeah, Dragon Soul team. Dragon Soul is pretty insane. You can also get it next week, which is pretty nice. But Dragon Soul explodes a lot of random gems. That's based on his magic. He then deals a minimum of 11 damage, plus 3 for every additional dragon on the team, and then he gains 15 souls. Trait-wise, he isn't anything extraordinary, but because of that, he doesn't actually need traits to function, which is pretty nice. Any legend or mythic that doesn't need traits to function are really, really good things to have, because you don't have to pay out a bunch of resources to be able to use them. And Dragon Soul is next week, so definitely save your event keys for it. It's the best value of anything you can event key currently in the entire game. Oh, no problem for the code, Tommy. Glad I could help. Oops. I keep clicking on the other tab. I have these tabs so close together, too. I almost feel like bringing my other laptop up sometimes and like having like a 2-screen thing. The only problem is I don't know how I would end up putting a 2-screen here, so I could see chat easily while still focusing on the board. It's already hard enough when chat's like inches away. I could only imagine if it was like feet away from where I'm looking at. I'd have to go like this constantly, which would probably be a little bit annoying to look at, and for my head because I'd get dizzy. Some people do like a screen above, but I would need to get like a, I don't know if I could really do that. Maybe if I do it below, if I ever get like a, I could maybe do a screen below if I ever get like a really big, nice screen computer and kind of have it up there and then have my laptop below it or something. I don't know. I'm really bad when it comes to PC setups and stuff. Not too experienced with it. Could always just buy a little flat screen TV and put it on my wall and hook that up. That could also work. That would also take away the glare that's on my glasses too. Is it worth trading the Mana Shield? I wouldn't really say it needs Mana Shield. The only thing you would ever use Mana Shield against is Queen Mab. And if you're not facing Queen Mab, then you don't really need it. Personally, I don't think it needs any traits. There's so few instances, or actually Queen Mab is literally the only instance you would use Mana Shield. There's not a single other troop that, currently at least in the meta anyways, that uses it. The only other one that really exists is the Dragon Rod, that red-yellow weapon, but no one really uses that. And Ajkulos, which is basically a dead troop upon arrival. Which, the main reason... Ajkulos actually wasn't bad when it was first released. The problem is they kept nerfing Queen Mab so much with things like the Mana Shield and stuff like that, that Ajkulos ended up getting nerfed with it, even though it didn't really need a nerf. Really was hoping they would buff up Ajkulos when they were doing that, but they never did. How was my day? Really good, Earthbound. I ended up going to Red Lobster today, ended up going to the movies to see Get Out, and it was a really good day overall. What's the pink hue over to the top left of a card? The pink hue. What are you referring to with the pink hue? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Let me see in this battle if I can notice what you mean. The pink hue. Oh! Are you talking about on Kristarnix? That is crystallized. Or not crystallized. It is empowered. Wait, it is empowered, right? Enchanted, sorry. It's enchanted. It's a status effect that currently doesn't exist on consoles, but what it does, it gives you 2 mana every single turn until you cast the troop's ability. That is what that purple hue is. I was wondering what you were referring to for a moment, but yeah, that's what you're referring... Oops, I didn't take the green. But that's what you're referring to, right? Yeah, that is called Enchant. Console currently doesn't have it until you guys get... Silverglade. I have no clue when that's coming. You guys got the patch today, which will allow you to get Silverglade, but I don't think they'll actually add it for another month or so. But that's what that is from. It gives 2 mana every single turn. You'll see that will go from 14 to 16, and there he goes. He has all of his mana. So that's what that does. You don't really see it used on that many troops. The only 2 that really use it is Elven Bard, or at least use it effectively, are Elven Bard, Enchantress, and of course Kristarnix if you have it fully traded. Those are basically the only 3 instances. I think there are a few other troops that can do it, but those are the only 3 viable ones to use it with.
Mana Surge.
Yeah, if you just type in Enchant, if you're on PC and mobile, it'll show you every single card that has that ability. But the 3 I just mentioned are the only 3 viable ones as of this current moment. Oh, I should have done yellow right there. That would have been a lot better. Oops, did I just make the screen smaller? I just noticed that everything just got like slightly smaller right here. That's weird. Oh, we'll just get that. Let me double check my stream. I don't think that actually fixed anything aspect-wise. No, it looks perfectly fine. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Oh, how was Get Out? Get Out was a lot better than I was expecting. It wasn't as horror-y, and it was had a really good plot line for it. I'm not going to spoil anything with it, though. But I definitely was not expecting the plot line that they went with for it. It was really nice. I can see how it has such a good rating right now. It's made quite a bit at the box office, too. I was like looking at it and was like, wait, it already made like 35 million or something? That's pretty decent. I don't know what their budget is, though, on the film. I didn't bother checking that. I normally don't keep up with films that much. I kind of just enjoy a few that happen to be out, and that's it. Don't really look at the metadata at them much. Your guide for arena picking teams was great. Oh, no problem, you blowjo. No spoilers. I'm gonna see it soon. Oh, yeah. I won't spoil it. I never spoil movies or any shows or anything like that. Well, I can't really spoil shows. I don't really watch any shows, but I do watch some movies. But yeah, definitely go see it. Even if you don't like horror movies, it's not really that much of a horror. So, well, definitely don't bring your kids there, though. It is rated R. It does have, like, some bloody scenes and a couple things like that. But, it's not really, like, that much of a horror. It has, like, a few jump scares, and that's about as far as it goes with horror. Red Lobster, huh? Yeah. I just had the biscuit, too. Gotta go for them biscuits. End up having tilapia with lobster sauce and potatoes and a lobster bisque. I really need to learn how to make lobster bisque. It's probably pretty simple. I've never bothered really making it myself, though.
Mana Surge.
Definitely need to sometime though, because that's like one of my favorite foods ever. Oh, you're a horror kind of person? Oh, I'm not. I normally hate horror movies. Because I prefer plot over horror. If it's just horror for the sake of horror, that's just so pointless. Any movies that are like that.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
I'm a big fan of pretty much any animated movie though. That's like the only genre I tend to go to. Cooking with Tacet, featuring Tacet. No, I don't even have a stove right now. The coils inside of my stove are broken in the electric stove in the kitchen, and I'm probably not replacing it for another month or two, mainly because I cook so little in it that I really wouldn't have a... Oops, I should have done that on yellow. I don't really have a need to replace it at the moment. Also, the stovetop still works, just not the inside. Hello, Tackle-Lot. Welcome. The kitchen of this house is actually pretty dated. It still has pretty much all the appliances when it was first made, and it's about a 50-year-old house. Well, actually, I should basically just say the stove, which glad it finally broke, so now there's a reason to replace it out. But this is like a 50-year-old house and still has the same exact stove, which is pretty ridiculous. I did end up replacing out like everything else, like the fridge, the toaster. Got that nice double slotted. You have to get double slotted toasters. Those are so convenient. New microwave, everything like that. But toaster, having 2 slots on one side and 2 on the other in a single compartment thing, it's just so useful. especially if you have kids too. But even if you're just for yourself, if you're super hungry, just double the dose. Just works easier. Works a lot easier. What is my favorite strategy game except Gems of War? Haven't really been playing too many strategy games as of recently. The main games I've been getting into for like videos and stuff aren't really strategy, like Stardew Valley and RuneScape at the moment. Neither of those, they have strategy as far as how you build your account, but they're not like real-time or turn-based or anything like that. As far as my favorite strategy game overall at this current moment, I can't really even think of an option for that. Obviously, Gems of War would be my first choice, but I don't really play too many at the moment to really have a second alternative in that regard. And the main thing I hate with free-to-play strategy games normally is if they end up becoming pay-to-win, which Gems of War has been pretty good at not doing so far, but there are quite a few that I've played, most notably recently Hearthstone, that I just can't stand because of how how to play to win it is. Isn't the redeem code PC only? It's PC and mobile only for the redeem codes. Mobile users can also use them, just not console players. It should still be active too. Anyone, let me know if it's still working or not, because I'll put something there saying that's used up if it's already depleted. Hello, Viper Twin. Welcome. Wait. We have 2 Vipers? wait. Hold up. I just realized we do have 2 Vipers now too. Are we going to have the same Viper problem as we're going to have a Max problem? Well, it's not really a problem. It's just I have to determine it based on profile instead of name on some of you people.
Mana surge.
Because I think we have 4 Maxes now. 4 Maxes, 2 Vipers. How do the codes work? The codes work by, it's a little bit more complicated than they used to be, because they have to, oh, that's funny, Viper Twins. That's funny, good one, Chaos Marks. But to use the new redeem code system, you just need to go to that website and type in your invite code, which is on your, well, you can find it easily in game under the options menu, on the main menu, and you just type that in with the redeem code on that link right there, or you can just go to gemsofwar.com and go to the redeem code section. That's how you claim redeem codes these days. A little bit, actually, it's a lot more inconvenient than what it used to be, but it was the only way they could get it past Apple, so at least we have them. It's definitely not as good as the previous system, but it's better than having none of them, so. But yeah, you can just use that there. Okay. Is there any other teams you guys want me to do? We were doing quite a few earlier, and then I kind of just started doing that Dragon Soul team like so many times in a row. Oh gosh, Bone Dragon. I wish there was an option just to skip every Bone Dragon until it gets nerfed. I can't wait till this thing gets nerfed. Let's try Justice Team, I guess. I think I'm using Assassin right now. Maybe we'll get a lucky kill on the Bone Dragon. Okay, extra turn there, extra turn there. Ooh, we get all of our Valkyrie mana. Perfect, we'll take that. Okay, throw down purples. Take our other 4, go from there. Or not, let's just throw down skulls. No, they missed. Actually, that's a horrible miss. Good thing he's frozen on skulls. Too bad he's not frozen on blue, though. Although he's just going for all the blues instead of taking the skulls. Please. End your turn. Okay. Well, ideally, we'd want to go Valkyrie. Look at all the non-existent Valkyrie mana, though.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Yeah, welcome back, Viper.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Yeah, a lot of people tend to come and go. Life-related things.
Mana surge.
Behemoth, Dragon Soul, Crystarnex, and Cockatrice. That was what I have. Sure, we can do that. That's a little bit odd for a Cockatrice in the last slot, but it definitely counters out. You can use it to disable pretty much anything. I don't tend to use it that much because I prefer speed over counters, but it definitely can counter, like, literally anything. There's nothing that Cockatrice doesn't counter, which is kind of nice. Even if they have Impervious, it still counters them. You at least get the mana drain. How have you been lately? I've been doing pretty good.
Mana surge.
Oh, you missed watching your live streams. Well, glad to have you back. Let's see. Is that enough damage? How much? No, that's only 35. We'll just skull it then. I've been pretty good lately. No, true damage. Oh well. Actually, I think it would have died even if it didn't do true damage. Oh, we have enough skull damage. Take that out. Oh, if it Bone Dragons, we could actually lose. This isn't over yet. We need more Justices. And we can't even take Valkyrie. Okay, that's not good. I might just waste my turns. Oh, if he takes that purple. No! I had a feeling he'd go. Even if he denied us on blue, he actually still would have gotten that too. Come on. Nope, we didn't get the red. And he just denies it from us. Well, no point in really taking the green. It would help us get yellow, but it'll probably just deny it. I just want to go for the blue instead. Yep, there he goes, denying it. Nope. We'll just deny it. Deny him back, probably. He'll take skulls. Oh, we do get enough for a kill, but he'll get Bone Dragon. I guess we lose our Valkyrie. I don't think we can stop him. Unless we get lucky on a skull, that's about the only thing.
Mana surge.
Nope, he's gonna kill it. Miss somehow. Do it on Queen Mab and miss. Well, that's not gonna happen. Oh, please kill our Justice. He doesn't have any attack compared to... Oh, he could actually win if he Bone Dragons again or something. Well, it would be interesting how this plays out then.
Surge.
We'll kind of just let it kill us. Get one more buff off. Get it to our Queen Mab.
Critical.
That's not what I wanted to have happen, but I guess it works. Can we drop that? Yes, we can. Is it worth dropping it? No. Because then we wouldn't be able to get that skull.
Mana surge.
Okay.
Mana surge.
Ideally, I do not want to use him to kill it out with, but at this point, we only need 2 more skulls. Might as well go for it. Even if he does get the Bone Dragon, not too worried. Because he'll only kill the Justice. There he goes. And as long as we don't give him skulls that'll kill us, we should be fine. Like, if he gets a skull, kills our Justice, and then uses his ability, that would have been match on us. And we would have died. But, luckily, we get the kill. Oh, you can watch at work? I wish I had jobs I could do that. None of the jobs I ever really had in the past could do that, except for the one where I was basically just like a secretary for files and stuff, because then I didn't really have to be at like the job location. Like, I had my own office, but they never like checked on you. They only checked to see if you actually got the work done. That was kind of nice. So I could do like literally anything on my computer, but all the other jobs I ever had would be impossible, like busting tables and stuff. And at flea markets I never could, because most of them didn't have good internet service. But that would have been cool if I could have, because then I could have done like eBay while doing flea marketing. But I never bothered doing that due to the poor connectivity and the inconvenience of doing it on a laptop. Plus, I was using a laptop mainly for college at the time, not really for selling. Let's see. Wait, there was 2 other questions too. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I didn't do your team. Behemoth, Dragon Soul, Kristarnex, and Cockatrice. I'll go do that right after this battle.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh, no problem, Josh. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm probably going to be heading to bed myself in about, well, at least ending the stream in about 20 minutes or so. Normally I stay up till probably like midnight or so. Let's see, what else do I still have to do? I still have a RuneScape video I've been wanting to put out for a while. I think it's about an hour and a half long. I should probably get that done tonight, because I'll leave it on all night so it can render. Because if I don't do that, it'll basically take up the entire day to render, which I don't want to do because it'll slow down everything I try to do on my computer tomorrow, which would not be good when I could just do it tonight and have it waste during the night when I'm not actually using it. Got your first Dragon Soul and Salad Dragon from the same gem chest yesterday. Nice. Wait, from the same exact single gem chest? How is that possible? You mean from the same opening? But yeah, it's still pretty nice. It's like I opened 1 gem key and got 2 amazing trips. That'd be cool. I wish there was a key that dropped like multiple drops. Currently, that's only VIP keys. None of the other key types like have multiple drops like that or anything.
Mana surge.
Okay, throw that yellow.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh yeah, it was a 50 chest. But yeah, I would assume it would be somewhere up there. It's like just from like a random 5 or 10 that wouldn't be too common. By the way, in case you're wondering, you use your 3DS to watch your videos. Wait, how? 3DSs can actually do that? I did not know that. I never actually owned a 3DS. That is really interesting. I didn't even know you could get like service like YouTube on a 3DS or something like that. What, does it have like a whole browser on a 3DS now? That is really odd. Oh, you have YouTube on it. Oh, okay, so that would make sense. Let me go do that team that was suggested earlier. I don't know if you're still here, but I'll still do it. Joe, that is. But let me go do his team. Oh, it'll work pretty good too because he has Wraith up front. Don't have anything for skull protection other than a... Oh, never mind, we do. We have Cockatrice. We'll actually be able to utilize Cockatrice for what it's supposed to be used for. So, yeah, let's go do that. Behemoth. That feels weird having to type that in. Uncensored, but that's what his name starts with. Let's see. What else was the rest of the team? Dragon Soul and Kristarnex. Okay, Banner will likely just go Dragon Soul because if then again, yeah, it wouldn't disable us too much. Just go Dragon Soul. It's all it's doing is undoing his trait, so basically like we don't have it traded if we do a Dragon Soul then. Oh, there we go. That should be fine. YouTube app for the 3DS. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll start off on purples. Let him poke on the skull. That'll give us crystallize. Now we just need to go for reds and purples until we get our ability up. Don't need to worry about Wraith taking skulls because we have impervious first slot. Please search. Oh, what just happened there? That awkward moment when you just instantly hit the tab below when clicking on the bottom of your screen.
Mana surge.
The problems of having like 10 windows open at once for a stream. Actually, I technically only have 4 that are in use. Mainly just the notifications, the chat, and the actual game itself. Oh, and the stream software, so I guess 5 then.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
If you guys could see what I'm looking at on my screen right now, it's the most cluttered mess you'll ever see on a screen. But it works for me. It looks organized in my eyes because I know where everything is. I will eventually show like my whole stream setup. I like slightly explained it earlier this stream, but I will eventually be doing a YouTube video on like what my whole stream setup is, because there were several of you that have been asking over the past like 6 months or so. For actually pretty much since I started streaming, there have been people asking me what my stream setup is, but I will be covering that eventually. Okay, well, let's drain this thing so we don't have to worry about it. I wasn't going to go for the Bone Dragon simply because we can bait him out. So I think it'll just be more efficient that way. Oh, assuming he stays entangled. There is a chance that he'll get unentangled right now, simply because he's about to cast Bone Dragon. Oh wait, what was the question over there? What was Tommy's question? When leveling, should you keep all of your mana colors about the same, or specialize in certain colors? Personally, I specialized in purple, just to rush up purple weapons, because at the time there wasn't really other AoE weapons like Creeping Death and stuff. So at the time, purple had the best AoE weapons you could possibly have in the game. As far as what currently exists in the game, like Bridget says, it is better basically just to split between every single possible color. The main reason for this is there are weapons that you get at 40 of 2 different colors, and those are the main ones that you'll want to be getting, because a lot of them are really good in Arena. Plus, there's just more weapons to be able to use in case they ever add more features to use with it. But, oh gosh, we have Entangle and we can't even really use it. But, let's go through that down. But yeah, I would say the best possible thing you can do is split it, though, personally, I didn't. I ended up rushing purple. As far as what's currently meta, though it could change by the time you get that high, it may already have changed. But I think the best thing to do is focus brown and purple first, because Black Manacles is the strongest hero weapon you can currently get in the game, based on what exists at the moment. Black Manacle you get at 40 purple, 40 brown mastery, and it deals damage to all enemies with a 20% chance to devour. One thing to note is that Creeping Death, which you can get at 250 Necromancer kills, is actually more effective than Black Manacles. But as far as hero weapons are concerned, Black Manacles is the strongest there is. Let's see. Well, one more turn, we're gonna get it up regardless. So I guess we can just kind of delay our turn. I don't even really need those blues. Okay, Skull into Kristarnex into something else. I can't believe we got so many kills here, but it's mainly because the Entangle didn't really go in our favor. Okay, so we'll do that, get that out of the way. And now we essentially just win, because we can just keep draining him and get more browns on the board. And since he has such a high mana cost, it'll work out nicely. Give us our browns, thank you, get it right back up. And that looks like match right there. They're only level 198 right now. Focus some on purple, it's around 38. Oh, okay, that's pretty good then. But yeah, try getting 40 brown then, I would say, for Black Manacles. I wish there was a way I could bring up every single one of those weapons. Like all of the, I can kind of go through them real quick. Because I can identify which ones are the 40-40 weapons and which one aren't. But yeah, we can go through that real quick, and I can kind of show you like which ones currently exist and what they do and stuff like that. I don't really look at their values, look at more of what they do, because my values will be a lot higher, most likely, than what yours are. But, Anu Scepter, or actually, should I just go over all the 40-40s or go over every single one? Because that might take a while to go over everyone. But, Anvil is, well, you can kind of see which ones they are based on, what color they are. Like this one you can see is 40 brown, 40 red, 40 blue, 40 green. So any of these I mentioned right now, just assume that's 40-40. But yeah, it's Anvil of Might right there, Arrow of Slaying, and you can just see what their ability does, 21 to attack armor, just a high damage, not needed. Anvil of Might isn't that bad. Black Manacles is the main one, damage to all enemies, 20% chance to devour. This little pistol, don't really need. Bull's Edge, you don't need. Red, purple, don't need. Cauldron, oh, 40 brown, 40 green is also a really good one. Cauldron is not that bad. And the rest of them are pretty much trash. Except for maybe like Death Kneel at 40 purple, 40 red. That one's, I guess, okay too. Most of the rest you'd never really see. Dragonfire you kind of use sometimes in Arena. Dust and Sand, I think I used it for the first time today. That's how underused it is. Emerald Tier, basically no purpose, and most of the double colors are pretty much useless. So, it's a little, I guess I could kind of go over all of them. That was a brief, really, really brief summary of them. But if you have any questions about them specifically, just let me know, because I do have most of them memorized. Thanks for running your team. You got disconnected. Did you win? Yes. Oh, sure, I can do it again. If you want, let's just do it again. But yeah, we end up winning. Did get a little bit edgy though, because we didn't get the right entangle, and he ended up getting a bone dragon off on us. But we can go do it again. Might as well. Sort by rarity. Rarity won't really help. It'll help get all of our legends, but the problem is there's a lot of legendary weapons that aren't actually the hero ones. There'll either be the ones that aren't like the 40/40, or there'll be some of the older weapons that a lot of people don't have because they only came out through old events. What specialty do you need to run to get black manacles? Do you need 40 brown, 40 purple? With any of them that I was showing, it's the exact same color that they show on the card. So if it was like a brown purple like black manacles, that means it was 40 brown, 40 purple to be able to obtain it. Oh, what class? Oh, sorcerer class fully traded would be what you would use for it. Sorcerer class you basically use with any purple weapon in the entire game. Because if you get it fully traded, it has a 50% chance every single turn to do one additional magic increase, which is extremely huge. It's one of the best. Sorcerer fully traded is actually the best caster in the entire game, even more so basically than any other troop in the game, simply because of how much magic you can accumulate just for free off of itself. Like there's quite a few other troops that can kind of do it by mooching off of another troop, but it can actually raise itself, which is pretty nice. But yeah, Sorcerer fully traded. Even if you don't have it fully traded, at least get its first trait. Sorcerer actually has the best first trait of any class currently in the entire game, because it has a magic link, which is +1 purple. Works exceptionally well with Creeping Death as well, since Creeping Death has 14 mana cost, which allows you to get up the ability in 2 to 3 turns. But it can help with black manacles too, but you would normally need another additional plus on it besides its trait. Whereas with Creeping Death, you don't. Also, I'm doing this battle again, but yeah, here's your team that you suggested. It works pretty decently. I do like the cockroaches for the disable and stuff like that. I do prefer Gorgolfa, but I do like the Impervious up front. That's definitely a nice add-on. Something I don't normally do, which I probably should be because of how many annoying wraiths are everywhere right now. But yeah, it works out pretty nicely. And of course, it uses the nice base. Personally, I would switch these two, Dragon Soul and Kristarnex. I believe this was the order that you said them in, but it would definitely be better with Kristarnex in front of the Dragon Soul for sure. Okay, well if we take that, that'll give him mana, so we'll just go for brown, I guess. Not really any other option.
Mana surge.
Come on, where's our Dragon Soul mana? Oh, didn't see that. Good. Almost did not take that if it didn't flash.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh, you have Sorcerer with first trait right now. Nice. Yeah, there's quite a bit that you can do with that. Pretty much any purple weapon that can hit everything will be fine with that. Even if all you have is one of the weaker scythes, even that would be sufficient if you don't have something like Creeping Death yet. But Creeping Death is fairly easy to obtain. Depending on how much you play, you can actually get it within a week. If you play like excessively, you could even get it within a day. But you only need 250 wins on the Necromancer class to get the Creeping Death, which is currently the best weapon in the entire game. Well, I guess arguably it could be the best, but I definitely consider it to be the best weapon in the entire game. Creeping Death, that is. I tend to use it a lot. Recently, I haven't been as much. Why, I do not know. I think it was because Bone Dragon. But the fact that it places 2 death marks is pretty good. It's basically like a mini death that also does more damage. So it's good in that regard.
Mana surge.
It also synergizes with Death if you happen to have it. Probably the best thing you can even put with it. If you don't, you can go with a cheaper option like Dragon Soul or just Giant Spider. Or actually, you pretty much always put it with Giant Spider, simply because it feeds it all of its mana really quick. Then you just have another purple on your team and works out nicely. But yeah, if any of you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave them in chat. I'll probably do one more battle and end it for tonight. Are there any teams that you guys want me to use for the last battle? Or a random troop challenge? Or what should we do for our last battle? Then again, it's all scale guards. Maybe we should do 2 battles. Let's go kill this real quick. And then while chat is getting through this slight delay that stream has, we'll go do whatever chat said. Let's see. Where's the Raven I was using earlier? Did I overwrite it already? What happened to the Raven? I just had a Raven here earlier. I think I put it over this Guardians. There it is. Random troops? Okay, we'll do the random troop challenge then. We'll end it with a random troop challenge. What key should I do it on? The event is impossible this week. Yeah, the event is... They end up reducing the event too. The only way you can really do it is through PvP. That is the only viable way to do it. As you can see right here, there's a lot of people, at least where I am in PvP, doing essentially just all teams of whatever the event troop is, which this week is the Scale Guard and any Nagas out there. So at least at my current level, there are a lot of people just giving you free chances to be able to do the event, which is kind of nice. But I know if you're a lower level, the event this week is almost impossible. There's only 5 Nagas in the entire game, and they're expecting you to kill like 200 of them if you want to get like every event thing, which if people aren't doing this around your level is almost impossible to do if they're not.
Mana surge. Mana
Okay, can you not kill Bone Dragon, please? Take a skull or something. Oh, good. Wait, you took reds. That's even better. Okay, so we'll just do that. Oh, I could have used Raven right there. Fail. That was a mistake on my part. Could have just won. Oh, the fail. Okay, so we'll go take that. Famine, is that enough damage? No, it is not. That is not enough. We'll throw it into a Raven, I guess. Okay, so we'll do a random troop challenge now. And we'll end it off with that. Hopefully we won't lose with it. Hey, max gold. Okay. Only 4 souls, though. The troubles of not using a soul farming team. Would rather have higher requirements and be able to do challenges. Yeah, I know. I would actually prefer the higher requirements and be able to do it literally anywhere. In arena, in PvP, in just normal questing and everything like that. I kind of wish they would do that. I think the reason they don't is because they want to make people do specific areas of the game. Because there's a lot of unused areas like explore, doing challenges and stuff like that. So I think that's why they kind of do it. And some weeks they have it on like only doing treasure maps and stuff. I believe they do it just to show off like the content that no one ever really normally does. I think that's the main reason for it, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, let me go do a random troop challenge. Let me go get a notepad right here, a pencil, and let's do it off of glory keys. We can get a nice range from here, and we'll just do it in whatever the first 4 is. So let's see. Oops, I should have done 10, not 50. Well, blast cannon. Also, why does Blast Cannon not have Construct Slayer? It has Mech Slayer for some reason. Winter Knight. Okay, this could be bad. At least we're covering 4 colors, though. And he is in a slightly tanky spot. Better to have a Winter Knight in second than in last or something. Okay, Marsh Raptor. This is going to be bad. Marsh is horrible. Though it could synergize slightly. Oh! That's not bad. Though it has full mana conflict with the Marsh Raptor in front of it. Maybe I just won't even use the Marsh Raptor. Okay. Well, I don't know why I did 50 right there. That was a waste. But, there's our drops from 50 glory keys. If you want data on it. Though I'm pretty sure most of you have opened 50 glory keys before. Okay. Well, let's go do that team now. Against not a Bone Dragon. Oh, good. That's a lot of green. Could be interesting. How this pans out. That is a lot of green. Wow. Okay. So we have Blast Cannon. Blast Cannon may be able to do something useful. It can get silences off. Winter Knight. This will be our main tank. Also, given how many greens it has, it looks like we'll be having it up almost always. as long as it misses. Marsh Raptor, at least we use a lot of green to counter it with. Marsh Raptor, which I don't even know why it exists. It's good in Arena, that's about it. Other than Arena, it was basically dead content upon arrival. Also has Water Link, even though it doesn't even use the color. They did it because of Venoxia, but no one actually uses it. Wait, that is from Mr. Scales, right? Yeah, that's why they added it, was because of Venoxia. But it was basically dead content upon arrival, other than Arena, where it is not horrible. Okay, mainly because it has 9 base attack. Okay, and a Ranger, who will basically be our primary damage source. So there's our random team. Banner, I'll probably just go... I don't know if I should go double yellow or double green. I'm leaning towards double yellow, but because of how much green he has, I'm tempted to go double green just to force him to take his own greens off the board. Because I do want him focusing on greens. Because he uses a lot of greens. So the less greens on the board, the better. So we'll go double green. Wow. This is a really odd matchup right here. Like, his team does have the synergy, but this, we'll see how it goes. We'll definitely need to get that quick Ranger. Getting Blast Cannon as often as possible would also be really helpful. We don't get to target where the Blast Cannon goes, though, unfortunately. So we'll see how this goes with our final battle. Random Troop Challenge. It would like there be a new arena that could select random troops that you own and trade it as you have them at a time. That would be kind of interesting. As far as arena changes or additions, the main thing I would kind of want is a higher level arena. Right now they have a common, rare, ultra rare arena, but now that they have 3 additional rarities above that, there's no reason why they can't add a epic, legendary, and mythic arena, which would be pretty cool because people would be able to use mythic troops who don't have like any mythic troops. So currently there's no way in the game where someone can be able to use mythic troops. Like there's, or that they don't have, or legends or stuff like that. If they make like a higher tier arena, it'll allow people that don't have everything in the game to be able to at least experience for several battles what it's like to have like legends and mythics on your team. But yeah, they should definitely add a higher tier arena. Maybe don't add the buy option that they have because that would be so exploitable for getting troops and would completely crash the economy. But they could definitely add the ability of just having a epic, legendary, mythic arena that just will allow people to use more troops. Okay, we get that off on... Well, I guess we're going all out on this thing. Everything we're doing is just slamming it like crazy. Okay, well, let's keep getting Blast Cannon up. I know, it is Runix Blades everywhere. Like half of Arena is just Runix Blades. Everyone who either bought Runic Blade or have been playing for so long that they got Runic Blade for free when it first came out. That's basically half of Arena, at least at the higher levels. Runic Blade, Runic Blade, Runic Blade. Maybe you'll see like a Creeping Death or some other annoying weapon like that. Or Black Manacles, another Runic Blade. Stuff like that. Okay, well, please hit the, thank you. Couldn't figure out its name, Web Spinner. But there we go, nice. Don't use purple. Gosh. I don't think we really need barrier at the moment. Go yellow, I guess. You got Runic Blade from leveling up? Wait, that shouldn't be possible. Are you sure it was Runic Blade? You should not be able to gain Runic Blade from leveling, from what I am aware of. Unless they added it, and I wasn't aware. But, it's an event weapon. I don't believe you can actually obtain it from leveling. Wait, do you actually get it at 37 green, yellow? Did they add that? That used to not be able to gain it from... You know, I might have just not been paying attention and they just randomly added that at some point. I don't recall them ever having that, though. Where have I been? Wait, isn't it an event weapon? Okay, I'm confused. Never mind. I've always thought for the longest time now that that has been an event weapon. I'm pretty sure when it first came out, it was an event weapon. Let me go check the... Where can I find information on that? Maybe I'll go check Ash Tender or something. That used to not be a thing. I believe even if you check the Gems of War official website and check their weapons, which is still completely out of date, if I go check that right now, I can almost guarantee that will be That will be a oh, they might have removed it from their website. Fail. They don't have it on their website anymore. Let's see. Overview, patch notes, wiki. Nope, they just replaced it with the wiki. They were too lazy to update their own, so they got people to community to do it for them. Gosh, they don't even have it on their website anymore. So I won't be able to see it that way. Let me check Ash Tender. I think it has a weapon section on there. Yep, weapons is a table. Search for Runic Blade, legendary. When do we get this thing? Oh, yep, 37 green yellow. Okay, never mind. 37 green yellow mastery is insanely good. Wait, did they re-add every single weapon then? Hold up. Let's do something like, oh, I can't remember any of them off the top of my head, what they're called. Let's say fire and ice. Did they add fire and ice as one? Nope, it's a vent. Okay. So I can almost guarantee that that was first an event weapon. I don't recall that being able to do that because they always did that at 35 or 40. They never had any weird numbers like that. But I learned something today. You can actually get it at 37 green and yellow mastery. I did not know that previously. When did they change that? Because that didn't used to always exist. I can guarantee 100% that didn't always used to be like that. They still sell it for $50. They sell Runic Blade literally for $50. I think on the 3rd week, you can buy a $50 pack that has it in. Or I think it's the 3rd week, 3rd or 4th week. You can buy a $50 pack that has a Runic Blade in it. Which made me think they just paid-walled it. And I've been saying that for the longest time too, but they actually do have a way to obtain it, which is weird. Well, good. Every single time I think they're slightly doing pay-to-win, it turns out they are not. So that's nice. Okay, anyways. Let's just drop that green. Oh, wait, no! I just realized I can't drop the green. He uses green. He just refills himself. Luckily, we got a yellow there for Ranger. That's our main damage source, though at this point. Not really doing much damage. We already killed most of his team. Oh, please don't take this. I should have taken this the previous turn. Fail. Could have had all of his mana. What do we do now? Oh, that's a bit of a fail. I would have shielded with him right now if I still had him. Oh, we have enough damage. What am I doing? Perfect. Well, random troop challenge 1. There we go. Solid win. Let's see. He did have a pretty weird green team, though, to be fair. How many levels to 37 green yellow? What do you mean by that? You would just have to have both your hero masteries at that. Yeah, I know. Most hero weapons are pretty bad anyways. Hero weapons in general in this game are... almost the concept of them is kind of outdated. Most of them are really, really weak. Yeah, you don't have Sun and Moon. Another pretty useful one. Sun and Moon and Fire and Ice are 2 event weapons that came out basically the same time. War and Peace, Fire and Ice, and Sun and Moon all came out basically the same time. War and Peace they gave to a quest line at Kazale, but the other 2 were from old events, and there's basically no way to obtain them unless they... I think there's like one way you can get Sun and Moon from a starter pack or something, and the other one is... I don't even think they bothered offering it for money. I hate that they still kind of have like some of those old event troops as unobtainable. And those are 2 of them that were pretty good. There's Crescendo, Fire and Ice, and Sun and Moon. Those are about the only 3 really viable event-only weapons that currently exist in the game that you can't obtain by any other means. How to get hero masteries up? By leveling, right? Yeah. You get hero masteries every single time your hero levels. And it has to be your hero mastery if you have additional bonuses from classes and stuff like that, or your guild. That doesn't count towards being able to unlock any weapons or anything like that. Only your actual hero mastery counts towards it. Oh gosh, I got an entangle. Well, we can't skull it anymore. Luckily, it's burned. We'll probably just have to kill it with a raptor. Hopefully, it'll be within death range. Oh, never mind. We can also re-silence it. So we'll do that, and that should be match. But yeah, any other questions, feel free to leave them in chat, as we're about to wrap up for the night. So we'll get that. Kill it with Raptor, and that is the final below of the random troop challenge. We should do another video of this. I really love doing random troop challenges because it makes you think of how to do teams you've never used before. Because pretty much any time, I think someone did the math, it was something like, was it in the millions or the billions? I forget, but there's so many troop combinations that you can do in this game. And pretty much every random troop challenge will be a team I've never even used before because it's just such a weird synergy of troops that no one would really ever bother making. Let's see. We're looking forward to be able to buy Crescendo. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting whenever they add that function. What's available this week? Does it even show where it is? Paris's Knife. Deal damage to the last enemy and steal 2 magic. No, this thing is useless. Do not buy Kyrus's Knife unless you want it for completionist purposes. That's the only reason why you would buy that. Other than that, it's basically useless compared to other weapons right now. Hell, you have $5 left in your Steam thing for it. Yeah, I have 20 something in it right now. I have no clue what I'll be spending it towards. But anyways, thank you all so much for coming out to the stream. This Saturday, we are going to be running a giveaway for a free Ragnagord and a couple other resources all throughout Saturday, every 30 minutes, as long as the giveaway I'm going to try doing, as long as the program for it works, we'll do that every 30 minutes. Otherwise, I'll find another way to do it, but we're still going to be doing the giveaway this Saturday regardless. Other than that, next stream is this Friday. Both of those streams, Friday and Saturday, will be from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to just leave them in any of my videos or anything like that. Preferably the most recent ones, as it's easier to reply to those. Or just wait until the next stream. Anyways, have a wonderful, wonderful week, everyone. Hope to see you all later, and goodbye.